Now here's the reality of a 10-day first-time discovery tour of Myanmar. You've got to see at least these 4 destinations. Yes, the Bagan Plains, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which at its peak contained 2,000 stupas and pagodas. It was magnificent and still is. Undoubtedly, the top experience on the Bagan Plains is to take an early morning hot air balloon ride. But the question is, can your wallet stand it? So, as we said, there's a brass sink here, but it's got special qualities. Look at this. Look at this. It's like your hands are on fire. Wow. And, by the way, you are viewing Travels with LOBO from Myanmar. Not only LOBO, but just grabbed her in time. Barbara, can you step closer?
Hello.
There, LOBO and Barbara, right there. Myanmar, 10-day first-time explorer. Day 1, well, that was a ways back. This Asia 2020 bucket list trip started with a failed attempt to get into China, followed by Bangkok. We had a great time in Bangkok. That was followed by the bucket list moment of attending the wedding of Barbara's niece in Siem Reap, of all places. So we got to explore Siem Reap. That was a bonus, which also meant visiting incredible Angkor Wat and staying at the Baby Elephant Boutique Hotel and meeting Carmel Tulloch and Lenny of Siem Reap, the most famous dog on Instagram. Then we flew to Yangon, Myanmar, and spent our first evening on Beer Street in Yangon. And that was the start of the Myanmar 10-day first-time explorer. In that 10-day explorer, we've now completed 2 days in Yangon. After 9 vlogs, ending with Shwedagon Pagoda by night, one of the best vlogs, in my opinion. If you missed any of that and you're interested in it, please check the playlists. Now here's the reality of a 10-day first-time discovery tour of Myanmar. You've got to see at least these 4 destinations: Yangon, Bagan, Mandalay, and Inle Lake, which on the map is marked as Hee-Ho, the nearest airport. That means you'll be spending 3 nights in Yangon, 2 nights in Bagan, 2 nights in Mandalay, 2 nights in Inle Lake. The 10th day will be spent flying from Inle Lake or Hee-Ho to Yangon and then wherever you are flying to. In our case, Barbara flew back to Canada via Tokyo to Vancouver, whereas I flew to Thailand and then Sri Lanka. And the second part of the secret sauce is that you can only accomplish this if you fly from one destination to the other. You can't do land transportation and beat that 10-day deadline. All of our flights were booked by Barbara on her iPad, basically. And you end up flying on turboprop planes, relatively small, Burmese Airlines, which are absolutely great. And it was a great way to travel. That was the bottom line. Don't be afraid to do it. And you too will end up with that silly grin on your face as you do something for the very first time in your life. How exciting. Barbara booked all our flights through flymaya.com. Prices were relatively inexpensive. As you can see on this map, and I illustrate one more time, a flight is 1 hour and 20 minutes. Driving is 8 hours and 14 minutes. You can't do that if you only have 10 days. When you fly to Bagan, you'll be flying to Nyaung-U. This means you have to decide whether you're going to stay in Nyaung-U or stay in Old Bagan or New Bagan. Those are your 3 possibilities. This gentleman was our driver in Bagan, and he was referred to us from our driver in Yangon. Once you get a driver, you get drivers throughout the whole country. By the way, in this photo, he doesn't look that happy, but he was great.
Very important for you.
Right. Well, thank you so much.
This monument also from the 11th century, built by the King Jianxi.
Aha.
Jianxi.
Right. most important monument in Bagan. Wow. Beautiful. Now, since you're going to have to decide which one of these three places you're going to be staying at, let's have a quick look at each of them and to help you decide. Driving through downtown. What's the name again, please?
Nyaung-U.
Thank you. Okay.
Nyaung-U. Around this area we call Nyaung-U market area.
Oh, it's
so
the market
that's
area.
why very
Yes,
crowded.
yes. This is the only town in the Bagan area, and this is where the airport is. And you could get a hotel here in this town if you want the activity of a town. Where we are in New Bagan, it's very quiet, and it's probably even quieter in Old Bagan. Are there hotels in Old Bagan?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have 5 different hotels in Old Bagan.
Yeah, yeah.
4 hotels are on riverside.
Okay. This is actually quite nice. Lots of tour companies here to take you to this magnificent UNESCO World Heritage Site of Bagan. You can't pass up Bagan because it's Myanmar's #1 popular attraction. It's a collection of close to 2,000 Buddhist pagodas, stupas, and temples, at least at its peak, which are scattered across a flat area near the Irrawaddy River. Bagan was the capital of the Kingdom of Pagan from the 9th to the 13th centuries, a period in which some 50 Buddhist kings ruled the Pagan dynasty. Do I need to say more? You got to come here. We're entering into Old Bagan here.
Old Bagan, yeah.
Old
On your right and left, we call the moat. For
The
the
moat.
different.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's no water. That city gate are from 9th century.
Wow.
Okay, now we are
Old
in
Bagan.
Old Bagan.
Bagan. In Old Bagan, the houses were actually moved to New Bagan. That's why it looks rather empty here.
Yeah, deserted.
So far I see no reason to come here. How about
No.
Are there hotels in Old Bagan?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have 5 different hotels in Old Bagan.
Yeah.
4 hotels are on riverside.
Okay.
So I've quickly looked at Nyaung-U and Old Bagan. That leaves us with New Bagan, where we stayed. And our choice was made primarily because of the $50 a night price. It was okay. The hotel was good. But be aware that New Bagan is basically a large village. In New Bagan, Barbara, we're staying at the
Myanmar
Hotel. This is what it looks like. If you're here in New Bagan, make sure you stay here because it's pretty nice. People are relaxing, swimming. Happy hour. Breakfast area, lunch area, dinner area, bar. Can't beat this actually. For how much does this cost, Barb? In Canadian dollars?
Is it $130 for 2 nights?
Yeah. Puppet show every day, 6:30 to 8:30. All of our bookings for accommodations were done by Barbara throughout the trip on her iPad on either Agoda or bookings.com. We are in unit number 39 of our hotel. Beautiful floors. I'm impressed by the beautiful floors. The beautiful floors. The beautiful floors. We asked for a double bed, and that's what we got here. And there's much more that we don't need. Got our bathrobes. Hey, there's a nice place to keep the suitcases. That is really special,
perfect.
right? Little desk,
A little couch.
a little couch, which is actually another bed. And the bathroom looks pretty special. The
A
gorgeous
brass sink.
Brass
I've never
sink.
seen anything like it.
Neither have I.
It's carved. Wow, look at the
The
faucets.
faucets are
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So you're
And these little touches here.
you're somewhat pleased, are you?
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
how can you?
So, as we said, there's a brass sink here, but it's got special qualities. Look at this. Look at this. It's like your hands are on fire.
There's a
Wow.
flower.
Slowly,
There's a
slowly up and down.
flower. A flower growing in.
Wow. That is so neat.
It's Saturday in New Bagan. We arrived here today. And we're trying to find the river, but we got turned around and started heading the wrong direction. So we're just walking in this village street. Quiet, peaceful. Somebody playing some nice music.
Ayeyarwady.
Yes.
Ayeyarwady. The biggest river in Myanmar, right?
Yes,
Do you love this river?
yes, I love so much.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Yes, yes,
You can see.
yes, yep. Wow, that is
You
big.
can see the sunset and even
The sunset here.
yes. You
So,
can see.
so this is the place to come for the sunset.
Yes,
This is the magic moment, huh, Barb?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, look at this. Wow, look. Oh, there's the pagoda. Pagoda right there. Yes, yes, yes. This being Bagan, there's got to be a pagoda on the Irrawaddy. Isn't that a great shot? Super. What is that cream that you put on your face?
the naka.
Tanaka.
Yes,
And
it's a traditional.
Traditional, yes. We're seeing how Tanaka is made, the facial cream that most of Myanmar wears, at least the female population. The men too?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
It's the wood. It's the wood.
It's the wood.
Yes, this is
So what? Tanaka is derived from the barks of the moriah tree. And it's been used in Myanmar for thousands of years as a cosmetic, simply by grinding the bark into a paste that's applied onto the face in patterns deemed the most appealing for each individual. Some of the things offered here are free information. Nothing's free. But you can rent e-bikes here, taxi service, any ticket service. The attractions here, boat tickets available from Mandalay to Bagan. We are going to Mandalay next, right?
Yeah.
Mandalay to Bagan, Bagan to Mandalay, $32. Don't know why it's cheaper in one direction.
No.
And it's not because it's downriver, right? Because I think we're going upriver from here. The big thing here are balloon tickets. Balloon tickets.
They don't publish the price.
The big thrill is to take a balloon ride over the plains of Bagan, where you have 2,000 pagodas and stupas. Nowhere else in the world do you have that. That's the good news. The bad news is that these guys, the balloon tickets are in the neighborhood of $400 US. You'd have to be nuts to spend that kind of money. And we're not nuts.
Okay.
Undoubtedly, the top experience on the Bagan Plains is to take an early morning hot air balloon ride. But the question is, can your wallet stand it? At anywhere from $300 to $400 per person, our wallet could not stand this. So unfortunately, I don't have any video of flying over the plains of Bagan. Join us next week for day 4, our full day of sightseeing on the Bagan Plains. It was a memorable day. See you Friday. Thank you for viewing. And if you learned something in this vlog, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you.